Good morning, you guys. It's a beautiful morning here in north central Arkansas. My hair is a mess. It is not super duper early, but it's early enough, 7:30. We're headed out to do morning chores and try to get as much done as we can before the heat comes. But I wanted to update you guys on a few things that I've done, and we've been working hard in the kitchen and also in the garden. So wanted to give you an update on those things. Our sad seedlings are getting less and less, fewer and fewer. As you can see by the lime tree there, we've had some seriously hot weather. There's some scalding on the leaves. The garden is getting cleared out. We are down to, I don't know, let's see, there's 2 white scallop squash there. We've got a Ford hook, a gray zucchini, and then of course the 2 rampicante that go over the arch trellis, and that's it for squash. Done with squash there. Yesterday we got some herbs planted. I got some holy basil there and some sad purple ball basil, some sad looking thyme, and then I planted some asters back there. But we got this garden starting to get it cleared out, you know, for the weekly weeding. And I tied the dahlia up. I cut down the columbines. They were ready to be cut down for the summer, and so I just cut them down to the ground there. Let's see if I can get back there to where you guys can see them. And you can see a little stick sticking up back there. That's the columbines, and you can see that the strawberries have spread all the way over there next to the asparagus, which is fine. You know, I don't mind that the strawberries are spreading. And we got the dahlia tied up. Got some more peppers and things planted in here. And so this is, you know, they're sad, but at the same time, these over here last week were sad, and they're perking right back up. So they're greening up. Look at the ground cherries. The ground cherries were all but sticks when I first put them in. And so they are bouncing back and doing good. I have a bucket of scraps here for the chickens I gotta take out because I spent all day in the kitchen yesterday. Oh, I love it out here in the morning. I gotta get the sheep net moved, and I feel like I'm behind because I'm used to coming out here at 6:30. Oh, just because I have a bucket does not mean that I have something for you guys. Lord. Such good little calves. I got the girls new pasture up and ready for them. So we're gonna open the gate here and go get them. The girls are out in their pasture. Calves are begging for their snacks and fly spray. The bee decided to come out with us. Our farm dog. Slept in this morning. Yes. Did you sleep in this morning? Did you sleep in? Did you sleep in this morning? Yeah. No judgment. No judgment here. You're out now. Eradicating the farm of all of the booger bears. Huh. Thank you. Alright, the big animals are all done. They've had their snacks. They've all had their fly spray. And they're out for the day. I wish I could relay what it feels like. And there's a lot of people, especially the people that are like from here or from warmer climates, that's all they've ever known is their animals being on pasture. And I wish I could relay the feeling that it feels like knowing, you know, and having, like, let's say Missy Velvet. She's 27 years old. I've had her since she was 4. So that will give you an idea of what my life has been like as far as the places that I've lived and the farms that I've had. And this is this is only the second time. For the first 6 months of her life, we did live on a 5-acre farm that I was able to, I was young, of course, and it was my mom's place. And so we did have a little bit of pasture there. But since then, since she was 4 years old, I've never lived somewhere where my animals had pasture. They had what we called dirt paddocks, or static pens, and we said, hey, year round. You know, we had stalls and things like that, but we didn't have this. We didn't have pasture. And so for, you know, many years of my adult life, I didn't get to experience this. So I know for some people it's not, you know, it's not a big deal. It's all they've ever known. All my neighbors, for instance, you know, this is all they've ever known is an abundance of grass and the annoyance of having to cut it every week. But for me, this is a beautiful thing. I wish I could relay to you what it feels like. How grateful and thankful I am to every morning when my chores are done. I get to drive by my animals on my 4-wheeler or walk by my animals on my way to work and see them all out to pasture. Fills my cup up. It's a little break time here. Mr. Wonderful called, so I was talking to him on the phone. And the calves are just, I'm sitting here right next to calves, and I'm going to flip you around. The calves are being cute. Bronco just got done cleaning Forrest and Billie Jean's ears. But they're half asleep up here, just got a drink of water. And they're just being cute. And yes, I know the flies are bad. They've already been fly sprayed. It just is what it is. Oh, Billie Jean's decided that she's just going to lay down next to the water trough. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to lay here where I can sip whenever I want. Billie Jean, are you going to take a bath? She's like, oh, it's not going to work. I got to reposition. Oh, sweet. Sweet babies. Okay, morning chores are done. And I'm going to take a water break. And then I also need to run to the feed store. But check this out. Look at how big. Let me put my hand back here so you guys can see. Look at how big our limes are getting. That's amazing. I'm so excited about that. This one's budding up again. And check that out, you guys. I don't know what you are. You see it? It's our very first lemon. Sorry about the shadows. That's our very first lemon. Isn't that exciting? Oh, Lord, it is hot. Okay, you guys, wardrobe change. It is later in the day. I went in and hid from the heat during the hottest parts of the day. And now we're back outside. And I just got everybody watered. And I'm going to turn the sprinkler on the garden. I got all my pots watered. And I'm headed out to do some weedy whacking. And I'm not, don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch it. But I am headed out to do some weedy whacking in an area that I haven't touched in a while. So I'm going to get to that jungle and see if I can't get that tidied up a little bit. And let's see what else we can do. So yeah, I'm going to just start working away at this. Anyone who says, Ashley, why don't you just mow it? I've tried that route. Doesn't work. I am not saying that maybe somebody who is more skilled and has better equipment than I do, I should say and or has better equipment, because Mr. Wonderful might be able to prove me wrong on this. He is an excellent driver. I almost rolled my lawnmower on it once, and that was enough for me. I'll weedy whack. So there's just, you know, when you're by yourself, first of all, yes, I am a strong woman. Yes, I do like to get on here and inspire women to do things that normally we wouldn't do. It is a passion of mine to get out there and do things that, you know, the normal idea of what people think women should do. I like to step outside that box. And I'm not at all, you know, I'm not at all going down the road of, you know, how do I even want to say this? I like to inspire women to be brave and be strong and be independent and go out there and do these things. Don't just say, I'm not strong enough. Don't just assume. However, I am also very much not a woman who is going to say, I can do things better than a man. I am very much a woman who will say there are man jobs and there are woman jobs. Now that doesn't mean that a man can't cook and a woman can't drive a tractor. It doesn't mean those two things. But what it does mean is, in my personal opinion, a man is probably better at driving a tractor and a woman is probably better at cooking. Doesn't mean that the other can't do the other's job. It just means that we all have our strengths. And I personally will say that my husband, I am a pretty stout gal. Not afraid to say it. I'm pretty strong. There's not much that I can't attempt to do or won't attempt to do. But my husband's stronger than me. And I'm proud to say that. I love his strength. His strength is charming to me. We'll say charming. But I'm attracted to his strength. And he is also attracted to my softness. I'm soft-hearted. Yes, we raise these meat animals, but yes, I cry when we butcher. And he's attracted to that softness because he doesn't have it. He admires it. So, not sure why I went down that rabbit hole, but anywho, there you go. Oh, because maybe when he gets here, maybe he can mow that and it'll be no problem for him. But for me, I just about rolled my lawnmower and I was like, nope, let's go all weedy whack. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work. Well, I wouldn't say that I got very far. I made it about 16 feet. But it is a start. And it feels good. It feels good to get started on it. Once I get started on a project, then I will pick away at it until it's done. My husband would say my OCD wins over, and I have to complete the task. And with that task completed for the day, I am going to go in and enjoy a wonderful dinner that a beautiful neighbor dropped off for me. It's one thing I love about the South. We just kind of go around, you know, dispersing baked goods and extra plates of dinner that we've made that we're not going to eat to people that we care about, and we just randomly do it. And it's always a blessing to do it and a blessing to receive it. So I am going to go enjoy what I know is a very good dinner. I have no idea what it is, but I know that it's going to be good because she's a phenomenal cook. I will catch you guys on the next one. I hope you had a blessed day. Yours truly.